Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are talking a little bit more about PIXIFI today. And if you don't know, PIXIFI is a CRM made for artists, creators, photographers, DJs, videographers, all that stuff. And I use it daily and I've been using it for 10 years. And as I'm making these videos, thank you guys so much for the questions and the comments that are coming in. I've decided to just make little videos as we kind of through. So this video is going to be how to create an email using the email template system. So basically, you don't want to be sending, you don't want to be typing every single email out, but also you want to make sure that your emails that are going out are detailed and enough. And the cool thing is with PIXIFI, you can create that email one time and auto send it to every single client you ever want at a certain given time. So say you have a welcome email, as soon as you book them for your wedding, a welcome email will go out the next day after they've signed the contract. You can set that up with PIXIFI. So let's get into that. We're going to talk about that right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jeramie with Jeramie Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Video helps you anyway. Give a thumbs up and then click that bell for notifications. It'll tell you every time I come on. Also, if you're new to PIXIFI or thinking about PIXIFI, I do have a coupon code right in my description below. Feel free to snag that and give it a try. So guys, like I said in my intro, done are the days that you are writing emails per person. Also, done are the days that you are not giving your clients updates on a timely fashion and making yourself not look professional. So the most professional thing I love about emails and using PIXIFI is that I can set up emails as many as I want to go out whenever I want, right? So you can set up an email to go out 3 days after an event happens, 3 days before an event happens, or after I send a certain email, or they trigger it by signing a contract, an email will go out. But how do you set up these actual emails and what does that look like? So I'm going to kind of you guys through one that I have, and then you can kind of these on your own as you go through. And guess what? The one time you do it, you don't ever have to do it again. You can duplicate it. You can do whatever. So what we're going to do here is we are going to go into our side profile of our dashboard here. And we are going to go into our templates and we're going to hit email and SMS. Yes, it does allow for text message marketing, which is amazing. These are all the emails that I've created. And what I want to do is just kind of through I call a tips email. And it's kind of the first email that I go through with my portraits. Now, I want you to imagine this, guys, your workflow. As soon as, let's talk weddings. As soon as you book a wedding, you're going to have the wedding. You're going to have a welcome wedding. You're going to have maybe a setup for an album, maybe a questionnaire wedding, maybe on things to think about when you're booking, maybe a vendor referral email, maybe like have a week to your wedding. I'm so excited. Here's what we're thinking about. Maybe a day after the wedding, maybe like, yeah, just did your sneak peeks. Hey, maybe your photos are ready. Whatever you guys do naturally within your business should be an auto email setup. And if it's not, you're killing your time. You're wasting your time because you're just typing all these emails out. Also, if you don't have these emails that don't go out, your client's just not really sure what's going on with you and your business. So my favorite one is called Portrait Session Tips, and it's right here. But let's look at this screen here real quick. So I have portrait session tips, I have send an email, and then I also can do this. I can also share, duplicate, or archive these as well. And that's important for me because maybe you want a tips email that goes out, but it's for a specific event, so you want to change a few wordings around it. Or it's a tips email for like family rather than the person actually getting the photo, something like that. You can create your main email, duplicate it, modify it, rename it. So tips email for weddings, tips email for this boudoir session that I'm doing, mini session or whatever. So what I do is I create a new email, and then in order to do that, you just go up to the top here. You can just go to split. That's right up here next to my face. Find it again, portrait session tips, boom. Okay, let's put myself up here. How this works is this: you name the whatever it is. So I call it portrait session tips. They don't actually see that. The email goes out and it says like tips for our session together. That's what it's called, but I named it portrait session tips so I can find it. It's an event, right? So where does it, what type of email is this going for? It's an event. An event is anything that happens. You book a family session, a boudoir session, or whatever session. That's an event that's happening. Portrait session tips, tokens for subject. This is if in the subject, you can put like, and let me just change it here. Hey, and then I want to add, and am I doing this right? User, no. Individual, contact first, name. Oh, I want to put that, cut. I want to put that here. Okay, when this goes out now, it'll say, at this point, hey, Steve, tips for our portraits, tips for our sessions together. And you can add anything, all these stuff into there that you want. And variable tokens are amazing. It makes your automated emails feel a little more personalized and it looks great. So like, I get mass emails all the time, guys. It'll say your name on it. It'll say whatever on it. It's kind of built in to the AI of the system, which is great. And then same thing here. This is for the message. So just because it's blank doesn't mean I'm not using it. But basically, this one's blank because I'm not using it. So let's do this again. I'm going to go, hey, and I'll add this one in again. And I don't know why I haven't done this before, but maybe that's why I'm at this. Hey, contact one first name. I'm so excited for our shoot. So basically, I had this on a Word doc a long time ago, and I would send this out to my clients every 2 weeks before the event, before their shoot. And what happened was I would copy paste and I hated it. So I copy pasted into here and now it just goes automatically, right? So I am so excited for our shoot. Here's some tips. So I just talk about these basic tips that I have on what to look for as far as clothing. Where do you change if you're going to change? Who's doing your hair and makeup? Give referrals for hair and makeup people here that I might need to update now that I'm looking at it. What should I bring to the session? What should you expect during the session? Can you bring your pets? How will we get the best from your little ones, babies and toddlers, extra tips? Did I miss anything? And these are things that like have emailed me in the past and have asked me. So they're like, hey, should I wear transition glasses? Should I do this? And I've answered that question so many times. I'm like, why don't I just put it in an FAQ or little tips email? This is technically an FAQ, but it's for the session alone. I highly recommend you creating this, sending it out 2 weeks before, and also your client then goes, oh my God, I got to think about this. The amount of people who have appreciated this said, I read your tips email and this is why I'm doing this, right? Are we bringing our purses to our shoot? Like, like that, like kind of about it. You can add an image to this as well. So say it's an image of you or a little PDF or something. So go out with it automatically and then you save it. Boom, we're going to save it. You can also put attachments into this as well, and it's there. And then when you're creating your workflow, you can actually then say, hey, send email. And then think about like, send email where? Or when, and you send like days before. This one is going to be sent 2 weeks before any event that I do, and it just goes out to every single one of my clients. Now, with the help of you guys, I added a name to the subject and a name to the first part. So instead of just saying, hey, exclamation point, hey, Steve, boom, stuff like that. Hopefully that helps you guys. This is one of my favorite things about PIXIFI, and I know a lot of other companies do it, but I feel like this does it so well, and I don't have to worry about it. So instead of me going like, did I send that email? It just does it, and that's the way we do everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys next time.